Okay. So I've been dealing with Thai women, you know, for a while. And I noticed that Thai women, bro, they get attached very, very easily. They just, you know, I don't know. Like today, I made two Thai women cry today because I didn't see any future with me and this chick that I was talking to. Okay, like one started crying and the other one got upset, you know, because I told her that, hey, I don't see a future between me and her. You know, she's not what I want, and that's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't. I don't have. I don't have any spark or any. There's no lust, enough lust between me and these girls. Okay, in order for me to be with this chick, she got to do it for me sexually. She got to turn me on. You know what I'm saying? But these females, okay, one is overweight. Okay, she's not like big fat like Jabba the Hutt fat. You know what I'm saying? But she got some weight on her, and I just thought I could see myself not liking her in the future, even if I did go to Thailand. And suppose if I knocked her up and married her and shit like that, and I stayed out there, she would get bigger than what she is now. You know what I'm saying? She would get even bigger. So that's my main concern. You know what I mean? Like she'll go from thick to fat just like that. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of want my chicks to be thin. You know, when I do marry, if I ever do marry, and go to a different country, because I'm staying out there. I'm not coming back to the U.S. I let them know straight up. You know, hey, I'm not coming back to the U.S. I'm staying out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm live good and shit. Because when I do out there, I'm gonna have like a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna like go out there with just $30,000 in my pocket, or go out there with just 40,000. Because there's been stories of dudes going out there trying to retire on $30,000. That's not gonna work, bro. You need at least a few million in your pocket to fucking retire, and then you gotta invest some of that money to keep money flowing in, so that way you can retire for the rest of your life. You don't have to fucking work. So that's the objective right now. I get a few hits of my music, and then I can retire for the rest of my life after that. So I see all the fucking like sacrifice that you got to do and stuff like that to get there. I see that's worth it, man. To not be able to work for the rest of your life, you could just tire, you could just retire in Thailand and just bust many nuts and shit like that with good looking females and shit, you know what I'm saying, for the rest of your life. I just think that's worth it. So right now, whatever I'm sacrificing right now to have a better life, a more easier life in Thailand, is just worth it. You know what I'm saying? So it's worth it to keep that eyes on the prize. Because when I was younger, I was stupid. I couldn't keep my eyes on the prize worth shit. I was too young. I didn't know that whatever you do now affects the future. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that. I was too lost. You see what I'm saying? I was too fucking lost, fucking around with females and shit. But anyway, so these chicks, man, they get really attached to you very easily. And the other chick, she didn't like what I was saying to her, so she hung up in my face. She fucking just stopped talking to me, bruh. And I was like, nah, she's not what I want. You know what I'm saying? She just not what I want. I want a female that's slender, that don't get fat when she gets pregnant. Okay, I don't want no big old fat broad that's gonna get fat. The broad I was talking to, she got potential to be a big old fat whale, man. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I said, okay, well, I stopped talking to her. And I stopped talking to another chick because I got options. I've been talking to a few, don't get me wrong, bruh. I've been talking to a few women out here. I got like a rotation of like 4 or 5 women that I talk to on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? And these women, they like me. I can tell, man, because they get upset at things. You know what I mean? You can tell if a female, she not digging you, she won't get upset much. You know what I'm saying? Or if you try to let her go, you try to cut her off or whatever from talking to her and shit, she's gonna fucking like not care. But these females, once I stopped talking to them, they got upset. They were like, man, this guy's like cutting me off and shit. Cause I guess I don't know, man. Maybe it's the fucking corona has got everybody all fucked up and overly emotional. But these females, they get attached very, very easily. I know this, man. But the other females, let me tell you, here in the U.S., they could care less, bro. Like if you're talking to an American female here in the U.S., you have a fallout out with her, she'd be like good riddance, and she won't even talk to you no more after that. She'll forget about you very, very easily. But not these Thailand women. These Thailand women don't forget about you easily. They'll call you back, even though you had a argument or you guys got into a argument with each other. They'll call you right back and, hey, how you doing? So they might be a little bit mad at you, or they might be cutting their eyes at you or something like that. But they'll still keep talking to you and shit. You see what I'm saying? So you know, and I'm gonna be honest, they have asked me for money. You know what I'm saying? And I just never gave it to them. I just like, okay, nah, baby, I'm not gonna give you no money. You know what I'm saying? Even though I told her that I wasn't gonna give her no money, she still kept talking to me. So I know that, okay, this chick, she's really interested in me and shit. You see what I'm saying? But still, I'm not gonna give you no money, because once I give you money, I have to keep sending this shit, and it won't stop. Once you open up that gate, this shit ain't gonna be able to stop. You know what I'm saying? But Thai women, yeah, they get attached very easily. Um, if you try to stop talking to them after about a month or something like that, maybe you might not like them. You might not like, you know, that they might be a little bit older. Because this one chick, her age was my concern, because she's like 40, like 40. No, she's 34. I mean, and that's my concern. That's my concern, is her age. That's the reason why I kind of stopped talking to her, because her age. Because once I get out there, it might be 2 or 3 years from now. It might be 4 years from now. You know what I'm saying? I want the broad to be at least 25. So when I get out there, she'll be around 29, 30 or something like that. You know what I mean? And we had a long distance relationship and shit like that, bruh. So um so they get attached very easily, man. And I'm starting to be picky, because I got more options out there. You know what I mean? I just want her to be thin. I don't want a female to be like fat and shit. You feel me? You know, And this other chick that I'm talking to, she was working at a bar. Okay, the bar girls or whatever. She was a cashier at the bar. You know what I'm saying? Where they, of course it's prostitution there. So the girls there, you know what I'm saying? They slanging their bodies, they selling their bodies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But she was the bartender, and the cashier there, right? She got fired from her job. Okay. So then she started asking me for money, and that's when I kind of like ducked out, because I don't want to feel like I'm being used. You know what I'm saying? When she started asking me for money, I kind of like stopped talking to her. I was just like, okay, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Even though we was talking for like a month or whatever before that happened, and she never asked me for some money, but once she got fired from her job, that's when she started asking for money. And I was like, okay, this can keep going on for a long time. This can cost me some money. So I said, fuck it. I just stopped talking to her. And now I'm talking to this other broad, you know what I'm saying? Because she started asking me for money too. And I was just like, nah, no, I'm not giving you no money. And she said, oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So I'm still talking to her, but I'm not giving these broads no money, bro, because I just don't want to feel like I'm being used and shit. You know what I'm saying? But they look like they attached. A lot of the other female, she's good looking, man. Let me tell you, Thailand got some of the most beautiful, like, like 34, 35-year-old women ever. I mean, out here, like women, when women get to be 34, 35, they look like shit out here in America. But out in fucking Thailand, these females look good, bruh. I mean, god damn. Damn. I met this one 35, or was he 34 or something like that? 34-year-old female, right? God damn, she got Kim Kardashian curves. I mean, she got, I mean, when I'm talking about curvy, the bitch is curvy. She's curvy, my God. And she's talking to me and shit too, bruh. Like, these females don't have any, like, what they call it, they don't have any, like ego and shit, bro. Like these American women do, bro. Like they don't have the arrogance and the cockiness and shit and the entitlement that these American women have, bro. And I was talking to, let me tell you, bro. I added an IG model in Thailand, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. Me and her had a full conversation. When the last time, bro, have you had a full conversation with an IG model that was a 8 or a 9, bro? Come on, man. You feel me, bro? Like you out here, these females don't want to have a conversation with you. They think they God and shit, or they think they a goddess. You see what I'm saying? These women out here, these IG models out here in America, you be lucky if they respond, okay? But if this girl that I was talking to, this IG model in Thailand, me and her had a full conversation, bro. Nah, I'm not lying. I am not lying, bro. I'm not lying. She was gorgeous. She was like a fucking goddamn. She was up there, bro. The 8, 9s, and 10s. Yeah, she was there. She was there. And me and her had a full flash conversation, and then we stopped talking to it out. We stopped talking to each other after a while. But I started talking to the one with the curves, with the Kim Kardashian curves. You see what I'm saying? Small waist. She ain't had no kids yet, so that's fucking a plus right there, bro. I'm looking at this 35-year-old woman, bro, and I'm like, God damn, it makes me want to like break my rules because I want a younger woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no broad that's close to 35, but goddamn, she's fucking gorgeous. Blood. I'm not used to all this beautiful women, bruh. I'm getting used to it now. You know what I'm saying? I'm really getting used to it now. But when I first started talking to these Thailand women, oh my God, bruh. It was just like, oh man. Oh man. I'm not used to talking to such beautiful women, bruh. That's why I said, man, get ready if you go into Thailand, bruh. If you go out there, you're going to be talking to beautiful women. Even my homeboy, well, he's not my homeboy. I feel like he's my homeboy, but I watch his videos all the time. And he was saying the same thing. The guy that I was telling you about, the 50, 54, 55-year-old dude that's over there in Thailand, he was saying that, hey, these women out here are not all stuck up like the American women are. You can have a conversation with a beautiful woman in Thailand or in the Philippines, but in America, you'll fuck around and get your ass handed to you if you try to talk to a beautiful woman and shit out in America. For real, that's on the real, bruh. So he was saying like, well, get used to like talking to beautiful women out here because these women out here are not shallow, they're not stuck up, and you know and I mean, shit. When the conversation that I had with the female today, that proves that these females are not stuck up and shit, bro. They talk to you on, blood, a IG model, bro. I talked to a IG model today, and we had a full fledged conversation. It wasn't like we responded a few times. Nah, we responded at least nearly 50 times with each other, bro. You see what I'm saying? And she didn't have no attitude, no stank ass attitude or nothing, or she didn't have no entitlement. She wasn't talking about, a high value man and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? You feel me? She wasn't talking about no high value man and shit like that, man. These bras was just regular people, regular women that just had a regular conversation with you, bruh. I even try to call her on FaceTime. She was like, I'm not gonna answer to a guy I don't know. You could at least ask if ask. She said, you could at least ask me first before you tried to call me. Oh my god, blood, cause that's what I do, man. I fucking, when I start talking to like Thailand females, I barge my way in. I just call them. I say, fuck it. I'll reach out and call them. I ain't got nothing to lose. Shit, I'm American. You feel me? That's how I look at it. I look at it like, hey, I got something to offer. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna pick up the phone, right? You can even fake like you're gonna give them a green card, or because the thing is, they think you got a green card that they can have. You know what I'm saying? It makes you valuable. That's the reason why females treat you the way they treat you over there. Or you could come over there and give them a better life. You see what I'm saying? They think that all Americans got money and shit, so that plays into your favor. That's the reason why a lot of females, over there, they treat you better than American females. American females, they got what they want. They're citizens, don't they? So they don't, they don't even need you. They don't need you. You see what I'm saying? So that's the reason why you get treated better in different countries. You see what I'm saying? But I just let them know straight off the bat. Hey, I'm staying in Thailand. I'm not coming back here. If you got any plans to come to America, okay, you feel me? If you got any plans, no. I'm just letting you straight up right now. I'm not going back to America once I land in Thailand. You see what I'm saying? But so um, and the thing is, man, I'm not taking any single mothers. If a female got a kid with another man, I don't want to have nothing to do with her. It's been a few women that I talked to, and I found out that they had a kid, and I said, no, no, thank you. I don't want to, I don't want a female that has a kid. And they would get upset, or they would like, be mad about what I said, and I'm like, look, you got a kid by another man. What the fuck does it look like me coming over to your goddamn country and taking in somebody else's fucking leftovers or sloppy seconds? I didn't say that to her, but I was just like, look, I'm looking to like lay a legacy somewhere. You see what I'm saying? I'm looking to have children, you know, because I don't want to do it in the U.S. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to have to look at somebody else's kid and look at the kid and see the kid's father. You see what I'm saying? Because the kid gonna look like the father and shit. I want my own legacy. If I want a single mother, I'll stay here. You know what I'm saying? But that's about it, bro. You know, even if she's at 8, 9, or a 10, it's just still I just cannot stand the fact of me having to look into the kid's eyes and see the kid's father. You see what I'm saying? And I don't even talk to like American women, bro. I don't really sit back and talk to them. I can go after American women, but it never gets anywhere, man, with these women out here. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to have a sexual relationship with me, so they want me to and take them out to dinner and shit. And I'm like, this is not gonna never go anywhere, man. You got a kid by another man, and that's not gonna do anything for my life. I just don't, what I mean? I'd rather just wait, get to Thailand, knock up a young chick around 28, 29. I really don't want a super young chick, a 22-year-old chick. I really don't. But I'll deal with a female that's close to 30, like around 27, 28. Because I know when I get over there, I'm going to be like 45 or some shit like that, right? So I'm going to be with a female that's close to 30 or somewhere around there, man. I don't, like I said, I would go after, I would go after the youngins, but that's just, to me, by the time I get to be 45, 22 is too young. You feel me? She could still be healthy around 27, 28. You know what I'm saying? She could still not, you know, knock her up. You know what I'm saying? Get some kids and stuff. By the time I'm 45, I'll be at the end of my rope. I won't be out here playing the field and being a player and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be ready to settle down and have children and just live my life the rest of my years in Thailand until I die. And when I die, just bring my body back over here because eventually we all got a death. We all got a date with death. You know what I'm saying? And some people will live longer. You might die in your 60s. You might die in your 70s. You might live all the way to 80 and then die in, what I mean? It's just like the dying years is around and is the dying years are normally in like around 65, 70, 75. So I kind of want to live my life on easy street before I die. I don't want to live my life struggling and kissing the feet of these corporations and shit for the rest of my life. You see what I'm saying? And you know, it's time to fucking make moves, man, based on the future, bro. Just no more like getting distracted. Kelcat in the past, I have gotten distracted. I'm gonna be honest. I have gotten distracted so much where I was blowing my money at bars and clubs and stuff. Still chasing after bitches with my looks instead of chasing after bitches with money, because that's what you got to do when you're older. And I'm like, even when I like got on enhancements and I was going to the bars and clubs and shit, and I was like in my late 30s. I was like, what, 39? You feel me? Like, still out there chasing females when I should have been just focusing on my craft or focusing on my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? My fitness YouTube channel, but I was out there drinking, still chasing bitches. You know what I'm saying? On enhancements, you know. Well, I shouldn't have been doing that. You know. But anyway, back to what I was saying about these Thailand females. Yeah, they get emotional, bro. They get attached really quickly. Like I said, I made two Thailand females cry today. I felt bad because we don't have any we just I just they're not what I want. Now, the second one that I made cry, she's the prettier one. You see what I'm saying? She's the prettier one, but I seen some things I didn't like. You see what I'm saying? She was too old. She was too, old and I think she had a kid too, man, and I just don't want to have nothing to do with a female that has a kid by another man. It's just she was really pretty though. See, the thing is, Kelcat not used to all this pretty, attractive females. I'm just not used to curvy females responding with me and shit and talking with me, bro. I'm just not used to that. So when I got over there, right, I started talking to all the females, right, even though they had a kid and shit, right. They were just so pretty. I was so glad. I was so starved out here in America. These females, if you ain't got money and status, they'll fucking sexually starve you. They'll love starve you. Okay, you being so goddamn sexually starved, or you being love starved, or whatever what they call it. You see what I'm saying? So you like looking for some attention, right? So as soon as I started talking to these females recently, right? Because I just started talking to Thai females like about, I don't know, like 2 or 3 months ago, right? I started talking to one female. She was like a foreign looks, right? So I'm like satisfied talking to her. But then I thought about it. I was like, hey, let me talk to the other female. Maybe if I'm talking to her and she like me, there's plenty of more that like me out there. So I just started browsing around looking for like other Thai women to talk to. and and I bumped into a few women that like me and shit. So then I started talking to them, and they were pretty, and I'm like, oh shit, because you're not used to the prettiness, you're not used to the beauty. You know what I'm saying? So you're talking to the, even though they might got a kid or whatever, you totally ignore the fact that she got a kid, and you totally ignoring the fact that this is not what you want for your life and shit because they're pretty. So then after that, prettiness just wears off you. You know what I'm saying? Because you used to talking to her almost every single day. You see what I'm saying? Or you talking to her every day, really. You talking to her every day, right? And then the beauty just wears off, and I start seeing behind the beauty. You know what I'm saying? I start seeing that she had a kid by another man, and I started seeing her age, even though she's pretty and she looks like she's like 25, for her age, but she's still 34. You see what I'm saying? So that started settling down on me. It started settling inside, in my brain, like, okay, this is not what I want. So then I told her today, I was like, look, um, I don't want to hurt your feelings or anything, but I can't, we can't be together, or we can't like have this little long distance relationship that we got going on right now. You know, you do you want to have more kids? I mean, because she already had a kid by another man, and I'm like, look, can you pump out like three healthy babies? And she looked at me, and I can tell that she was like, just not wanting to respond to me. So I said, okay, that's a no, right? So I'm sensing some resistance from you. You see what I'm saying? You're not, you know, giving me a straight answer about the kids. So she said, you know, she wouldn't give me a straight answer. So I answered for her. I said, okay, well, I take that as a no, because you're 34 years old. You're not gonna be able to pop out three kids by the time I get out there. And then by the time I get out there, it'd be probably 2024 and shit. So you'll be older than what you are now. So I have to like stop talking to her. I had to, because it was just like she was growing on me, and she was getting, you know, catching feelings and shit. So I had to cut it before she got too deep. You see what I'm saying? Because she was already crying today. She started crying and shit. She had nice thick lips, man. Nice thick lips, nice hair, nice skin tone, nice body. You know what I'm saying? She had nice breasts. I seen her naked a few times. She took me into the shower room with her and showed me her body and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And she showed me her breasts a few times. She showed me her naked body and stuff. That's about it, bro. And the other chick that I was talking to, she's lesser than her, man. She's like a 4. But by the way, the chick that I was just talking to, or I was just telling you guys about, she she's around a 6 or 7, or between 6 or 7, maybe 6.5. You know what I'm saying? And looks maybe like a 7. I think she was 7. Yeah, she's around a 7. I give her a 7. I give her a 7 and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So she's good looking. You know what I'm saying? She's good looking, a nice solid 7 and shit, man. And I'm just not used to all the beauty. So now I'm getting used to talking to beautiful women. So now I feel like I deserve beautiful women when I'm talking in Thailand. So I'm not scared to add like beautiful women in Thailand, because I'm talking to them on a regular now. I'm not used to, talking to these females, but now I'm used to them. I'm getting used to them now. I'm just now getting used to them. So I'm like adding beautiful women, and they're talking to me and shit, bro. They're responding and shit, man. They're not like hella, you know, when I try to talk to like American women that are beautiful, they just so fucking full of themselves, man. The simps really fuck their fucking head up, bro. You see what I'm saying? But I can just tell that dude, I'm gonna have a field day when I get over into Thailand. Once I get my financial thing over here going, You know what I'm saying? Once I get a few hits, I'm immediately take the money that I make from the few hits that I make over here. Once I get those few hits, then um, I'm gonna take that money. I'm gonna invest it probably into a bar out there in Thailand. I might open up a girly bar. I'm gonna load that motherfucker up with chicks and shit like that, man. And I'm just gonna collect my dough, man. Just collect my dough. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But I got plans, man. You know, I got plans and stuff, man. And want my first few million. I'm not gonna spend it here, but I'm getting right on that plane to Thailand, and I'm gonna live out there for the rest of my life, just on a few $1 million. Of course, I'm gonna take a little bit of that money and invest in it in a bar or a club or something like that out there, where I'm just, collecting my money for the rest of my life. But just, what, we just gotta set it up like that, bro, where we just have, where we could just live on easy street for the rest of our lives, and we just gotta sacrifice everything that we need to sacrifice so we can have an easy life. You know what I'm saying? Because I think like we choose to be like locked down, to this system, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I think everything that we do, man, is pretty much our own doing without us knowing it. We really locking ourselves down by splurging, super splurging, and blowing your money and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So just think about that, man. Next time you blow your money, you're basically blowing your freedom. You know what I'm saying? Because your money is freedom, whether you like it or not. You can tire easily. You can retire easily if you just save and invest your money in the right things. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm gonna end the video, man. You guys have a good night. There's only a few people in the chat room, but it's all good. All the other people will look at this video when they wake up tomorrow. You guys have a good night. Subscribe, like, comment. I'm out. Peace out, y'all. And donate if you can. I'm out.